Hey everybody, thanks for making it to my teams. I'm going to go through some things with you guys, show you where to go, what to do, what to click on, those kind of things, just so you get a little oriented with what you need to do. Obviously yours will look a little different. You'll have different teams on here. I'm just going to click on my first period here. This is the General Post tab. This is where you'll find all kinds of information and announcements from me. I did turn off the ability for you guys to reply and create conversations on this, and that's only to keep it clean, and so you guys aren't searching for the directions and the assignments. Sometimes these posts areas can get really cluttered. So I did create a second channel, which is right over here. We have the general one, that's where you'll find all this good information. And then we have the discussion tab. So discussion, that's going to be a tab where you guys can ask questions, communicate with each other if you have like a group thing that we're working on and you need to talk to some of your teammates or the whole class. And I can also create other channels for you guys that are in smaller groups. So, but most of the time we're just going to stay on general. This will be where you find all the info. And then what you want to do is look up top, and each one of these should appear on your screen except for this one, Insights. But let's look through these tabs real quick. So Files. Files is where I will upload information about the class or about assignments. This is where it could be, like I have an article you need to read. So go to Files, open the article, read the article. And then you have some other tabs up here. Class Notebook is kind of a really cool thing. You guys can keep information, you can store information, you can share stuff with me. This is where I plan on having you guys do your daily downloads, which we won't start for a couple weeks. But as you can see, here's a bunch of my first period students. Let's just click on one. And you can see that there's 3 notebook options that I can see, that I can share with you guys, and you can share with me. So yeah, and you can basically click anywhere and type messages that show up on my end. You can add content, links, videos, pictures. So we'll be doing a lot of collaboration, and also just like I said, our daily downloads, and we'll keep and store our project information in here too. So it's actually a really great spot. Assignments, that is where you will find assignments that are due. One thing I have to say about assignments is don't work too far ahead. I probably won't post them anyway until you should be working on them. But like, for instance, this assignment number 1 I posted this weekend, and it's not really due for a few days. The reason I say don't work too far ahead is because we're counting your attendance every time you come on and work on something. We can see your activity, and if you do everything ahead of time and don't go online for a few days, some of your teachers, and myself included, could think that you haven't been showing up to your online stuff. Even if you completed the assignment, we still need you to show activity every day that you're at home. So yeah, when you guys click on the assignments, you'll see something like this where it gives you instructions. I usually put a link. In this one, it's a link to a form, a Google form, where you're going to, after you look at my syllabus, you're going to write me a question. You can write more questions if you'd like, but that's pretty much it. That's the first assignment. Okay. All right, the next one is grades. This is not the most reliable place to go for grading, because if you really want to know what you're getting, go to Infinite Campus. That's where your grades are going to be. This, though, on individual projects or activities, I'll try to put grades in here too, so you can see both. All right. Insights, you don't have that. That's what we use to track who's online and what actions you're doing, what activity you're doing. So you'll see, you can see like how long has these kids been on. So, and then classroom, this is the fun one. So over the last couple weeks, I've been putting together this online virtual classroom with tons of links. You can click on all these to try them out. This takes us to the Shaw website. This takes us to our daily downloads. These are the curriculum. So if you're in 7th grade STEM, you click here and see what you do for each week. And there's lots of links on there to things like the syllabus and other things. And yeah, this shows our bell schedule. I attached it up there. This is just some fun geography games. This is all about me. This is my YouTube channel, which I haven't really been up to date with. Most of it's from when I taught social studies. And then this is just Google. So lots of different things to look at, try, and check out. Okay, I think that's about it. I just want you guys to know what you're doing, where you're at. Pay attention to what I post here. I'll post announcements from time to time that you need to pay attention to, and pay attention to those assignments. I always mark them due when the last group should have them due. So for instance, this is due August 19th, but if some of you guys should be working on it on the 18th, and you should submit it, but I won't check it until the 19th, just so you know. But still, get online, show activity, and show that you're doing something, that you're working on something. Other than that, I can't wait to see you guys. This is weird that we're not starting today. This is supposed to be our first day, but with the fire issue and the ventilation problems with funneling in air from outside, they decided to cancel school today. So anyway, we'll figure this out together. We'll have a fun year, and I'm here to answer any of your questions. So, all right, thanks, guys.